so fast. It's almost obscene. Time to stump the bill. Yes, it's time to stump the bill.
Woohoo! Welcome to Stump the Bill, where movie knowledge is key to victory. Each episode, our contestants are put through a series of challenging rounds, testing everything from their basic film trivia knowledge to their ability to connect cinematic dots under pressure. I'm your host, Jen Lloyd, aka Anita Johnson, here with our very special James Bond episode that's sure to test our contestants' cinematic prowess. Bill, I believe we have an intro.
He's James Bond, he's 007, you put them together, and then you're in heaven. He's got them gadgets, he's got them girls, just like Prince, he's got diamonds and pearls. He likes it shaken, he don't like it stirred, never say never, sure was a turd. He's James Bond, he's 007, all of his movies are for your only for yours. If the sky falls and it crumbles, live and let die. Dr. No from Russia with love, Goldfinger Thunderball. You only live twice on Her Majesty's secret service, diamonds are forever. Live and let die. The man with the golden gun is spy who loved me. Moonraker for your eyes only. Octopussy, never say never again. A view to a kill, the living daylight, license to kill. Golden eye, tomorrow never dies. The world is not enough. Die another day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall Spectre, no time to die. Cause he's James Bond, he's 007, you put him together, it's cinema heaven.
Woo!
That was very impressive. Did you bring Morris Bander back from the dead to do
Yes,
that?
yes, we did. We did a seance
Bravo.
at his gravestone, and he did it.
All right. First up, let's welcome our very own Bond villain, Judge Ivan Yerklozov.
Hello. That's great to be here.
It's great to have you. Now let's say hello to the star of our show, a man who prefers his insurer shaken, not stirred. It's Bill Narducci.
Not nice at all, but funny.
Nothing but love, Bill Narducci. Nothing but love. And finally, let's meet our contestant, Paul. Paul is a James Bond aficionado, and he's also an accomplished Irish screenwriter and director. Paul, can you tell us a little bit about some of your work?
No.
All right, very good.
This is the opportunity when I actually speak. I'm very shy. I don't like to talk about my work at all. I made a horror film about the Irish legend of the Banshee, which we're developing as a feature film now. But if I tell you any of that information, then obviously I'm going to have to kill you. It's all said knick-knack here to do so. So I've written for TV in the past and theatre stuff, and I worked for a long time with Young People at Risk, and would do like issue-based movies as well and documentaries with them. So I jumped from like one to the other.
Awesome.
I managed to, get the limo and the red carpet thing once in a while to pretend I'm a filmmaker. I usually queue to watch movies instead.
Well, I hear that you know a lot about James Bond films, so I think that Bill is really in for a treat this week. Bill, why don't you tell us what our contestant is playing for?
This week, if our contestant can stump the bill, they will win a metallic pasta strainer. Now you can make any type of pasta any time of day with this handy kitchen gadget. Perfect for college kids and single men.
Wow. Nothing but the best here on Stump the Bill.
This is just brilliant, which means I have to become single again to actually use this kitchen utensil.
Yeah, you don't mind getting divorced, right? Or breaking up with your partner?
I'm just going to have to go in the other room and break the news now, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All in the name of some good farfalla. All right, let's dive into the world of movies and see who emerges as the ultimate film buff. All right, in round one, Bill will put his little noise-canceling headphones on, and contestants will have 90 seconds to answer as many James Bond trivia questions as possible. Each right answer will be worth 1 whole point. Bill, are you going bye-bye? What's happening here?
Well, Can you hear us? Maybe he's just muted us. So
Oh, that may very well be the case. All right, very good then. Bill can no longer hear us, and we shall begin with the questioning as long as Ivan says there is time on the clock.
all right. The countdown has begun.
In Goldfinger, what is the name of Goldfinger's personal pilot and henchwoman?
Pussy galore.
In Thunderball, what criminal organization steals 2 NATO nuclear warheads as part of its extortion plot?
Smirch.
In Tomorrow Never Dies, what is the media mogul Elliot Carver's plan for increasing his network's ratings?
To create a war.
In The Man with the Golden Gun, Bond must track down an assassin known for charging $1 million per kill. What is the name of the assassin or the actor who plays him?
Christopher Lee Scaramanga.
In Skyfall, who composed the Bond theme for this film, winning an Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Adele.
In No Time to Die, what makes the ending of this film historically unprecedented in the Bond franchise?
He dies.
In On Her Majesty's Secret Service, actor George Lazenby had unusual distinction compared to other Bond actors. What was this distinction?
He was only 29. He wasn't an actor. He was Australian.
In The Living Daylights, who took over the role of James Bond from Roger Moore in this film?
Timothy Dalton.
In You Only Live Twice, in which country is the villain's secret base hidden inside a volcano?
Japan.
In Live and Let Die, who performed the famous title song of the same name?
Paul McCartney. And Wings.
Wow.
Very well played.
Do I get a strainer?
You're well on your way.
That's the only reason I'm here. I want kitchen utensils.
You are well on your way. All right, let's get Bill back.
Thank
Come
you.
on back, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. When we have time, we shall begin.
The countdown has started.
In Goldfinger, what is the name of Goldfinger's personal pilot and henchwoman?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm in trouble.
In Thunderball, what criminal organization steals 2 NATO nuclear warheads as part of its extortion plot?
The KGB?
In Tomorrow Never Dies, what is media mogul Elliot Carver's plan for increasing his network's ratings?
Oh, terrorist attack.
In The Man with the Golden Gun, Bond must track down an assassin known for charging $1 million per kill. What is the name of the assassin or the actor who plays him?
Seymour.
In Skyfall, who composed the Bond theme for this film?
Adele.
Winning the Academy. Okay. In No Time to Die, what makes the ending of this film historically unprecedented in the Bond franchise?
James Bond could be dead. Probably dead.
In On Her Majesty's Secret Service, the actor George Lazenby had what unusual distinction compared to other Bond actors?
He's the only one to play James Bond once.
In The Living Daylights, who took over the role of James Bond from Roger Moore in this film?
Timothy Dalton.
In You Only Live Twice, in which country is the villain's secret base hidden inside a volcano?
Oh, it's like Monte Carlo, I think.
In Live and Let Die, who performed the famous title song of the same name?
Paul McCartney.
Okay, time. Well done.
Well,
done.
well, it was done.
It was done. All right. So for the answers, in Goldfinger, what is the name of Goldfinger's personal pilot and henchwoman? That is Pussy Galore.
Oh, I was.
Knick-knack.
Is
Way
it
to
really
go.
easy? Yeah.
In Thunderball, what criminal organization steals 2 NATO nuclear warheads as part of its extortion plot? Spectre. I have Spectre for that.
No.
Tomorrow Never Dies. What media mogul plan for increasing his network ratings? Provoking a war between Britain and China.
Oh.
Knick-knack, you got that one right. The Man with the Golden Gun. Bond must track down an assassin known for charging $1 million per kill. What is the name of the assassin or actor who plays him? Scaramanga, and it was played by Christopher Lee. Good job, Knick-knack.
Thank you.
In Skyfall, who composed the Bond theme for this film, winning an Academy Award for Best Original Song? That was Adele. You both got that. In No Time to Die, what makes the ending of this film historically unprecedented in the Bond franchise? James Bond dies at the end. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, actor George Lazenby had what unusual distinction compared to other actors? He was a model with no prior acting experience, and he never played Bond again. You both got that.
Fist pump, Bill. Come on, we could do it.
Got the love, you got the hate, you got the love, you got the hate.
In The Living Daylights, who took over the role of James Bond from Roger Moore in this film? That was Timothy Dalton. You both got that. In You Only Live Twice, in which country is the villain's secret base hidden inside a volcano? That country is Japan. Nick Nack got that. In Live and Let Die, who performs the famous title song of the same name? Paul McCartney and Wings. You both got that. Well done, well done. So after round one, Nick Nack has 9 and Billy has 5.
What? I have 5?
You have 5, Bill.
I can't believe I got 5.
Well,
I peaked now. Everything is downhill for me.
let's see. We're trying a little something different in round 2.
Hold on. Nick Nack got 9. Okay, sorry. It's coming.
There's our score. All right. This week we're doing things a little differently. In this round, I'll read the setup to a quote from a James Bond movie. And Nick Nack, if you know it, you will say ding. Bill, you will say dong. You will have a chance then to finish the quote with a famous James Bond line. You'll have 2 minutes to get as many correct as possible. Oh, we're not doing that. It's not timed. Each correct answer will give you 1 point. So let's see how well you know your James Bond quips. So again, I'm going to read the setup to a James Bond quip. You will buzz in. Nick Nack will say ding. Bill Narducci will say dong if you know it. And then you'll let it fly. Let's see who knows their James Bond quips. All right. In Live and Let Die, Bond forces drug lord Dr. Kanaga to swallow a compressed gas pellet during their underwater fight. The bad guy inflates like a balloon and literally explodes on the ceiling. What does Bond say?
Ding.
Nick Nack.
Inflated sense of self. He had an overinflated sense of self.
Yes, I'll take it. Well, he always did have an inflated opinion of himself.
That's the same thing.
Same
Yep.
thing. We're
Very good.
generous with points today. All right, here we go. Number 2. In Tomorrow Never Dies, during a brawl, Bond throws a henchman into a massive industrial printing press. The machinery spits out newspaper smeared red with the man's blood. Bond glances at the fresh papers and delivers this line. What does Bond say?
Dong.
Ding.
Bill.
I guess that's all the news that fits.
Ooh, that's
Ding.
not it. Nick, what do you have?
It's gone out of my head now. Give the public what they want.
No. They'll print anything these days.
Oh, not even close. Okay.
All right.
Jeb was laughing at the answer. That's not fair.
I love your answers. They're all golden here.
Yes.
You're just trying to psych us out, really, aren't you?
Yes.
I want you to have that strainer more than anything, Nick Nack.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
In Octopussy, the villain's courier Magda delivers an ultimatum: the stolen Fabergé egg in exchange for Bond's life. What does Bond say?
Dong.
If the answer was ding, that would have been better. Sorry,
No.
Dong, you go ahead.
I guess it's Easter somewhere.
No, that's not correct, but I like it. Nick Nack, you want to guess?
Do I
I'll
lose a
have two.
point for guessing?
No, there's no loss of points here.
I'll have 1 egg over easy. I have
There
no
you
clue.
Oh, so the ultimatum is the stolen Fabergé egg in exchange for Bond's life, and Bond responds, "Well, I heard the price of eggs was up, but that's a little high."
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, I think they sent the screenwriter to the naughty step for that one.
That's horrible.
Someone gets a timeout. In Diamonds Are Forever, Bond has just finished off Henchman by attaching the villain's own bomb to his coattails and throwing him overboard. What does Bond say?
Bading.
Knick-knack.
He left with his tail between his legs.
That is correct.
Oh, that's a real.
Oh, is it?
Spot on. Spot
That's what I
on.
would have written. I actually forgot. I just went for it.
All right, next up. In Goldfinger, after Bond defeats the villain, Pussy Galore asks Bond where Goldfinger is. What does Bond tell her?
I can't even think of anything that would be close.
Well,
I've
the
seen that
answer
film.
is playing his golden harp.
Oh, it's witty.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
going to the naughty step now.
In The Man with the Golden Gun, Bond has gunsmith Lazar at gunpoint and is squeezing him for information. Bond points a rifle at Lazar's groin. What is Bond's next line?
I mean, this is a match game.
Yeah, basically.
I'm laughing because the answers I have in my head are so inappropriate for this.
Nobody?
All right.
I guess the next shot is gonna mean you can't have children anymore.
No.
No, but I like it. The real line is speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh yes.
In The World Is Not Enough, the film ends with Bond in bed with nuclear physicist Dr. Christmas Jones. What does Bond say?
Ding. Christmas. He thought Christmas only came once a year.
That is correct, Nick.
Oh man, I'm in trouble.
All right, your final chance, Bill
Thank
Narducci.
God. Thank God.
In Thunderball, after snorkeling, Bond and Domino are laying on the beach when Assassin approaches. She warns Bond,
Ding.
and he shoots the assassin with a spear gun, pinning him to a tree. What does Bond say, Knick-knack?
Ding. I think you got the point.
That is correct.
Well played, well played.
I'm sorry. I watched that about 2 days ago. Is that
All
supposed
right.
to cheating or studying?
Well, what is our score at, Bill?
No, and Greg has to tell me how. many.
So Knick-knack got 4 there. Bill, I'm going to give you a bonus point, so you get 1 because you had a funny answer that I think was funnier than the Bond answer.
There you go.
So
Wow.
call it a pity point if you want, but you get it.
Sorry.
Even with the pity point, Bill is
We
trailing.
should have went for funnier answers than actually the ones they wrote in the movie.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All
You guys-
right. Welcome to our exciting lightning ding dong round. This is where true movie aficionados can shine by connecting minimal clues to the right films. Players will receive 3 short clues about a movie. If you know it, Knick-knack will shout ding, and Bill will once again shout dong to signal your readiness. But remember, you must wait to be called on by Judge Ivan your clothes off before you can give your answer. Correct answers will be worth 2 points this time, but if you're wrong, we're going to deduct 1 point because we're mean that way. All right.
You are a true Bond villain.
Okay. Our first clue. Oil pipeline, nuclear submarine,
Ding.
Istanbul.
Knick-knack,
The world is not enough.
that is correct.
Next clue. Nuclear warheads, underwater battle, Bahamas.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
Thunderball or Never Say Never Again.
Thunderball is the one I had.
Next clue. Venice, poisonous orchids, space
Ding.
shuttle.
Oh, why didn't you say Space Shuttle first?
What'd you say, Knick-knack?
Moonraker.
Yes, okay, correct.
Next clue. St. Petersburg, betrayal by a colleague, electromagnetic satellite.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
GoldenEye.
Oh, I
correct.
knew that.
Then why didn't you say dong, Bill? All right. Next clue. Swimming trunks. Daniel Craig. Poker.
Dong.
Ding.
Bill,
Casino Royale. Yeah,
that is
baby.
correct, Bill.
All right, you're on the board, Bill. Next clue. Crab Key, nuclear reactor, Kingston.
A lot of nuclear stuff. Is that a big deal?
Nope.
Oh,
Crab Key, nuclear reactor, Kingston. That is
Ding.
Dr. No.
Ding.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I
here
gave
it
it
is.
away. I thought we were.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. All right.
It's
Well,
okay.
I have an alt. I'll throw a new one in so we have the right amount of questions. I'll go with this one. Wedding Day Attack, Drug Cartel, Hemingway.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
License to Kill.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right, next one. Chess Grandmaster, Orient Express, Soviet Cipher Machine.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
From Russia with Love.
That is correct.
Bill, is your microphone working?
That's the problem.
All right. Bill, have you seen a Bond movie before?
Maybe I should have. I don't know.
Should we go for the alternative I suggested? Post-war neorealism in Italian cinema.
Yeah, that's not.
So you he'd go for James Bond then.
We get too many videos where we do Italians. Too many viewers like tune in to watch Italian cinema trivia. It's crazy.
We don't want to be redundant, also.
All right.
We're doing something more esoteric here with James Bond.
Next question. Mineral smuggling, Las Vegas, moon buggy chase.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
Diamonds are forever.
They certainly are.
Next question.
How many of these questions? Do we
There's
have?
two. There's two more. So you have a chance here, Bill.
Like I'm feeling Bill's pain now, to be honest. You know, I'm gonna start like pretending I can't speak anymore.
No.
I think we're gonna have to rename the show. It's Can You Stump Knick-knack. All right. Next question. Scottish Manor, Scorched Earth, Childhood Home.
Dong.
Bill.
Skyfall.
Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, wow.
Next, final question. Water rights, Bolivia, environmentalist villain.
Oh, jeez.
That's water rights, Bolivia, environmentalist villain. Nobody?
All right. Nobody.
Quantum of Solace.
No. That wasn't a good one.
Well, that was a downer way to end the round. Let's tally
We're
up
just
our
gonna go off
points.
right now.
Okay. Knick-knack, you got 14 points. Bill, you got 4.
I got this.
Oh, Bill. Let's head on to round 4.
There's still time to come back.
All right, this round tests not only your film knowledge, but also your quick thinking and timing, which is good for Bill. When you know the answer to one of our progressively revealing clues about a film, Knick-knack, you'll once again shout ding, and Bill, you're still shouting out dong to reveal your readiness. But remember, you must wait to be called on by Judge Greg before you can give your answer. If you answer before being called on, or if you answer and get it wrong, you will be boxed out and cannot respond to the question. Are our contestants ready to play?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right, then let the ding dong challenge begin. First movie, clue number 9. This Bond film features a car that transforms into a functional submarine.
Ding.
Knick-knack,
The Spy Who Loved Me.
that is correct. That is
9
correct.
points.
9
points.
Okay.
All right, next movie. Oh, Bill, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This film marks the beginning of a brand new era for the 007 franchise, with a new actor stepping into Bond's tuxedo for the first time. Clue number 8. The primary villain is not a superpower or a shadowy organization.
Dong.
Bill,
Honor Secrets Majesty Service.
incorrect, Bill.
All right, this is just for Knick-knack. This film is notably darker and more grounded in realism than previous Bond films.
You know it. Knick-knack.
Clue number 6. This Bond film is set across multiple countries, including Czechoslovakia, Austria, Morocco, and Afghanistan.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
The Living Daylights.
That is correct.
Oh, I would have said Casino Royale. Oh. How many points?
I was on where they filmed it in Morocco last year.
Oh, I want to go to Morocco so badly.
I will tell you a quick aside. I ended up on the set of the Odyssey.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That's
They
amazing.
were shooting it in secret. Nobody knew, and we just happened to be in the odd location. So they'd built the whole of Troy.
Oh,
that's
how
You were
great.
like, what's this giant horse doing out here? And you were,
Yeah, there was the large horse. They go, my goodness me, did they buy that in IKEA? No, they built it. But it was incredible. Then they let us go. Said that we could be on the movie as extras. They were doing the Fall of Troy
Oh,
battle scene.
wow.
They were looking for thousands of extras.
That's
And I said,
amazing.
I don't think there was many white people there during that time. And they said, don't worry, we'll put you in the background. You're right.
Wow.
So how many
All right.
points for Nick?
Oh, that was 6 points. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is the last one of this round, Bill. Here we go. Clue number 9. The villain poses as a trusted ally before his true loyalties are revealed. Clue number 8. The Bond girl is a determined young woman seeking revenge for the murder of her parents.
Ding.
Knick-knack.
For your eyes only.
Yes, they are. Yes,
Oh.
it is.
I would get that wrong.
8 points.
All right. So what is our total score now?
I'm close.
Oh, wow. All right. What a game we have so far. It all comes down to this.
Just because I want is
What?
because I want the kitchen utensils.
Yes, I know. I don't want them in my place anymore.
Oh, okay. Can you
Oh.
swap it for like a big screen TV instead?
If you come back again with Italian neorealism of the 40s, shot in black and white.
Okay.
All right. This is round 5, the final showdown of Stump the Bill. Here's how it works. We name a Hollywood hotshot. Player 1 will wager how many of the star's films they could name. Player 2 then chooses to A, bet they could name more, or B, challenge player 1 to meet their wager. The challenge player has 60 seconds to list the films. Meet your wager? You score the number of films you said you could name. But if you fall short, your opponent gets those points. It's all about movie knowledge, strategy, and thinking fast under pressure. Who will be crowned the ultimate film buff? Let's find out. Hey, Ivan, your clothes off. Who is our first? I just enjoy saying your name. Who is our first Hollywood hotshot today?
Today's first 007 Hollywood hotshot actor was born in Chester, England, and began acting in plays at the age of 6. In 1993, he was featured in 2 episodes of the American TV show The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. He's also starred in 5 James Bond films. Daniel Craig.
All right. Knick-knack, how many films can you name that Daniel Craig has acted in? Not just Bond films, any films.
Oh, right, because I could definitely do 5 there. Wow. I'm going to go with 4.
All right. Bill, can you do more than 4?
I can do 8.
8.
Back to you. Can you do more than 8? All right, Bill, it is on you to name 8.
Okay.
Right? Your time's now.
Dreamhouse, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Spectra, Skyfall, No Time to Die. Was he in Munich?
Mm-hmm.
He was in Munich. Yes, that is 8.
Yeah,
You forget
I
the
got
glass onion, a Knives Out mystery.
I forgot about that.
Tomb
Laura
Raider,
Croft,
Laura
Tomb
Croft.
Raider,
Yeah, I forgot about all this.
Right.
The Road to Perdition. Any of these exciting?
Layer cake.
Layer
Layer
cake,
cake.
yes.
I
All
must
right.
have misheard it. I didn't. If I knew I could put the Bond in, I would have went for this. I didn't realize.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, you can put the
I
yes.
wasn't paying full attention.
Oh, yes, of course, including the Bond films. Just this last one.
So I went for 4, and there
You
were
were, I
5.
know. I was like,
You're
I
like,
thought you said you did
but I
5.
was doing 4. I'm like, okay, well,
I literally folded faster than Superman on laundry day.
The good news is you're still winning handedly. So let's see who our second Hollywood hotshot is.
today's final 007 hotshot actor was born in Stockwell in South London. His father was a Metropolitan Police officer, and while his father was investigating a robbery at the home of a film director, Desmond Hurst, our hotshot was introduced to the director and hired as an extra on a film. He appeared as James Bond in 7 films, giving him the record for most portrayals. You guessed it, our final 007 hotshot is Roger Moore.
Thank you, Greg, for that fabulous introduction. Now, Bill, how many films can you name that Roger Moore has acted in?
I could do 9.
All right, Nick Nack, what say you? Can you do more than 9?
I could do 9. Yeah. So
Can you do 10?
no.
Oh,
All right,
you
Bill.
sure?
All right, Bill, it's on you.
So I
to
was
do
only
9.
kidding. I was only kidding, Nick. Okay.
All right, Bill, your time starts now.
Octopussy, a view to the kill, a view from a kill, a view to a kill. Moonraker,
They're 2 separate films.
Moonraker, To Live and Let Die. What's the song? The Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, Cannonball Run 2, Cannonball Run 1. He was in this Jen's favorite movie, Boat Trip. Okay. Not kidding. Oh god, there's 2 more. How many do I need? 2 more? Spy Who Loved Me, Octopussy, To Live and Let Die. Was he in Betrayal? The Pink Panther?
I'm going to give it to you, Bill.
What? I got
He's
it?
in The Curse of the Pink Panther.
Oh, all right.
So that is 9. He was also in Spice World
Oh,
as
yeah.
himself.
Oh.
A lot of cameos.
He was in a great movie in the 70s called Gold with
No.
Susanna York. I love that movie.
Oh,
That's well worth
you
checking
gotta
out.
check it out. So you want to see the final score?
Let's see the final score.
I got this.
Woo! Nick,
Man, you
50
stumped me.
points. Bill, 25. Well
Wow.
done, Nick.
This week's winner is Paul. Congratulations. That was
I'm
a
very,
real
I'm very emotional now. Thank you so much. I should have. I had no speech prepared. I thought I was gonna, come second. Thank you.
We so appreciate you coming on.
It was an honor and a privilege. It was so much fun to hang out with you guys. Amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for coming on Stump the Bill. And thank you all at home for watching. Please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of our Flickaholic shows. And if you yourself would like to be a guest on Stump the Bill, please email us at stumpthebill@gmail.com. And we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.